Welcome everyone to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the Dungeon Mom for the Campus Chronicles group, and I'm going to have the characters introduce themselves and who their character is, race, class, pronouns, what they're studying / working on at school, and answer today's question of the day. As a child or in your early years, did your character have any interesting accidents or get like injured in any like sort of way? We're gonna start off with Gale.
Oh no.
You got this.
Hello, my name is Matt and I play Gale, an 18-year-old air ganassi barbarian / monk. I use he, they pronouns, and Gale uses he, him pronouns and studies law enforcement. Gale accidents. He got into a lot of fights at school as a child. So he probably got into a couple accidents on the playground.
All right,
I air quote accidents.
Air quotes. Okay, moving on. Riki.
Hi, I'm Z. I play Riki of Shimmer, a tiefling bard studying music, he, they pronouns. One time he was at Gale's house, and Gale dared him to ride a bike, and he smashed the sliding glass door with the bike, trying to do a jump.
All right, thanks for sharing. Next up, Ila.
Oh shit. Hello, my name is Citrus. I play Ila Omari, who is a protector Asthma cleric, or tries to be. Goes by she, they pronouns, studies herbology in the University of Andorra. As a child, I'm guessing Ila was like really, did not fear nothing, had a really nice home life, felt like they were invincible. Their parents showered them with compliments, so they thought, hey, I can climb that tree and I can jump down from the top, no harm. So Ila went and did that, and she did get harmed. She had to go to the hospital. I'm imagining she had 2 broken elbows or whatever, had to get a cast on them, and the legs were kind of messed up too. So, yeah.
I can definitely see that happening. All right, moving on to Marek.
Hi, my name's Boris, and I play Mark Valera, a sorcerer with has a major in psychology and divination, and is a clockwork soul sorcerer. So for the question of the day, Mark grew up in the Valera family estate with plenty of wildlife and nearby forests. He would often go explore outside with like a childhood friend, Janica. He would probably climb trees and boulders and stuff, get into all sorts of hijinks, playing around. So he would definitely have some injuries, whether it's like a rolled ankle or like maybe even like a damaged bone on his arm or something.
All right, and last but not least is Cled.
Hello, my name is Salt. I play Clud, who's a Warforged artificer. They go by any pronouns and work as a researcher in Professor H's lab. Clud was very coddled as a wee Warforged baby, but I imagine most of their injuries and stuff would be due to training of being a special little soldier guy.
All right. Very fair. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing, and we are going to jump into tonight's session. Tonight's campaign recap is brought to you by Saul.
Thank you. After a long day, Riki made a pit stop at his mother's home to pick up an instrument and a photo of his family. During this time, he learns that his mother is taken by section and she cannot contact him through conventional means, as a way for her to be safeguarded. As she talks, though, she sounds incredibly ill. Eventually, he reaches the campus once more with others arriving at altering points, and they all take a rest and end up doing their own tasks. Claude also arrives back on campus after her expedition to Andorra's capital, Astria, for a convention. Around 20 uniformed officers have since been stationed outside the gates, and upon asking Detective Rodan, the lead detective on the case, just says they're upping security. After a few messages between the party back and forth, and some time, everyone ends up reaching Gale's room, as Claude and Riki reunite for the first time since the poor tiefling's been back. And the party discuss quite a few of important things and what they were meeting up for. Discussing what Cooper had said about Midnight. Midnight, Bismuth's cat, had been fairly prejudiced against Cooper and has talked about missing his previous owner, which is Bismuth, but I think I mucked that up and I think it was meant to be Bismuth's mum. As the conversation grows, Ila slips up about talking to Section as Claude jokes along with her cover-up, taking part in those sectionals, revealing that Claude themselves has also been re-enlisted into Section with a higher clearance level than the rest. The party discusses Bismuth and his disappearance, his parents, which leads them to go investigate and help clean up his room after the state the cats had left it in the last time, with some notable moments of Gale sticking his hand in some cat poop. Riki ends up finding a letter and a will, which signs all of Bismuth's possessions to go towards him. This, understandably, shakes Riki up, and the group departs for the night. The next day, it's the day of the Path of Courage. Happy 8th of Marpanoff! Despite it being a new day, some eerie things happen during the night, with many getting nightmares. No matter, the day carries on, with many of the party doing what they can to survive. Later on in the day, Gale and Ila meet up in the disco to discuss a lot about what's happening, namely Mark's undying loyalty to Section. However, during this, they were overheard by an oddly acting Luna. They go over to Luna's table and ask her questions as she writes in her notebook to communicate. Night Mother can see through her eyes. Bismuth is assumingly safe in a manner, and to burn the page she was writing on before the used-to-be friend got up and left, leaving Gale and Ila in a shroud of mystery as they too leave and ask to meet up with everyone.
All right, thank you so much for the recap. And we are going to jump into the session. Gale and Ila, you have just left the Discovery Dining Hall, aka Disco. And as you are leaving, you see a wave of students flocking to the dining hall for dinner. You know that in just a few hours is the event called Path of Courage, which your group has signed up for to partake in. But you have a few hours before that. With this newly discovered information, what would you like to do?
Yeah, what do you think we should do? Should we tell the group about this info?
We probably should, but do we want to do it right away?
Why would we not?
We did sign up for Path of Courage, and I think it's going to distract everyone. That's my worry, at least.
But what's more important here, the Path of Courage, or possibly finding, possibly adding bismuth to sectionals?
Wait, we should probably look around. Can we
Yeah,
look around, Torii?
I would like for both of you, or one of you with advantage, to make a perception check.
I got you. Guidance.
Okay.
Oh, we're cooked. Never
Okay, 14
guided.
and a 15. Okay, so plus guidance. 3.
18.
All right. With an 18, I think that Ila would notice that there are law enforcement officers at some of the exits to the Night Forest. You see that there, and you know that there is a wall that kind of surrounds the university campus. But you see them doing some interesting like hand waving techniques. And you see that there are spells being casted. From a distance, you don't exactly know what's going on, but this is something that you do see. I would also like for you to please go ahead and roll a let's have it be a D10.
Okay. Oh, 8.
Okay. Ila, you see a student who has some like tan, slightly brown skin, but their hair is black, slightly curly, with green, like neon green tips. And he's walking with a skateboard kind of like strapped into his backpack, wearing like a kind of like a muscle tank vest and
Is it
black
Wow.
black skinny jeans with holes in them.
Kind of what this is.
But you see that he's kind of like looking around and sneaking off around a corner where the dorm buildings are.
Is,
So that's
this person being suspicious?
With Isla's passive insight, I would say that you can tell they look like they're trying not to be suspicious.
And sorry, you said they were sneaking towards the dorm buildings?
Yes.
So Isla's gonna quickly tug on Gale's sleeve and point at the figure. Hey, doesn't that person look sus?
Would Gale know this person?
I think that Gale might have met this person the first week of school. He auditioned for the siege ball team. Gale knows that, obviously Gale got onto the siege ball team, but that this person did not.
Oh, that's the guy who didn't make it on the siege ball team.
Oh, cool, I guess. But do you know anything about maybe why he'd be sneaking towards the dorm like that? I mean, look at how he's walking. It's all weird.
That is weird.
Should we
talk to him?
Should we check? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Can Isla and Gale sneak up towards Leaf to try and not make him notice that they're on their way?
Go ahead and give me a collective stealth check.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace as well.
Good job.
All right,
Okay,
so the lowest so you both got a 16. You sneak up, you follow him, and you see him kind of like circling around the building, in between the building and the wall. But as you get over here, you see that there is a law enforcement officer there as well. So as he sees them approaching, he turns around and kind of runs is approaching you also. What would you like to do?
Should we
What do you wanna
should we try to get him to follow us as if we know we're safe? Oh, we're somewhere safe.
Yeah, make him feel that he's safe when in reality we're using him too. You're right.
Yeah. Go, Isla.
All right. What? Isla just like turns around and like motions or like waves out their hand and whispers, "Hey, over here!" and just like points over to Gale to lead them somewhere.
And Gale is gonna run towards bushes.
Or can Isla roll for persuasion to try to see if he can make him trust her?
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Oh, 18, baby.
Okay. You see that as you kind of run to the bushes and you're patiently waiting, you see that he kind of like comes closer and looks in the direction of where you went, picks up the phone, and walks away.
Well,
Well, this is just weird now.
that's embarrassing. We kind of just messed
Hey,
it up.
I think people are doing drugs again because they looked at me, waved me over, and then ran into bushes.
Do we hear
I
this?
say that Isla hears this with a perception check.
He thinks we're on drugs. Do you think
Hey,
if we say we're on drugs, he'll join us?
Drugs. No.
I don't know. Maybe he likes drugs.
Does Gale see that he picked up his phone before he did this?
Yes.
He picked up his phone. He's probably calling the cops on us.
Okay, what do we do then? Do we just walk away from this mess or what? Do you want to try to confront him about it?
Confront him.
Leaf is like all the way kind of like past going towards the dining hall.
Gale, do you want to try to catch up with him?
Of course. Gale is gonna try to catch up to Leaf.
All right. What is everyone else doing at this moment?
Mark would probably be going out at the disco, grabbing some food.
Riki would be in his dorm, maybe putting on makeup to hide his eye bags for it. I don't know.
Okay.
Clud's probably just preparing, like making sure that the helmet they made's all nicely polished. I'm just kind of, I guess, training, doing like exercise and stuff, even though they probably don't need it that much, but just trying to get in the zone for it.
Make those muscles like more defined. Totally get it.
Oh yeah.
Riki's finding his old jewelry that he used to wear in high school, and to put in his holes, I guess, so that they don't close up anymore.
All right. So Isla and Gale, you're pursuing Leaf, and he's walking at like a leisurely pace, nothing crazy. I'll say if you really want to try and catch up to him, you do.
Hey, yo, buddy, we're not. And Gale's gonna whisper to the last party. We're not on drugs. Are you crazy?
I mean, not all the time, at least.
Well,
Be quiet.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi. My name is Gale.
Oh, my name is Isla.
I'm Leaf. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
So I know
on
you're
drugs.
probably under the influence, but typically that's how people talk to each other when they don't know people, you know?
Well,
Yeah, Gale, why'd you have to say that? We have to introduce ourselves first, man. I'm sorry, he says a jock, you know, a meathead and all that.
I mean, I'm speaking not from experience, of course, but if
Of
I
course,
was
of course.
totally not on drugs, I would start by saying I'm not on drugs to people all the time. Yeah, totally.
I don't.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
totally not on drugs, and Isla just like nods, trying to like go with the flow of the conversation. Not on drugs. You're so right. You're so right. I'm Leaf, right?
I'm just trying to get dinner. Can I leave?
Just had a quick question, if you don't mind. So, Gale and I were just like having a buddy moment. Totally not on drugs, of course. And
Oh, you're one of those
we
weird
noticed.
couples that like still like make out in bushes.
Ew, he's like my
Ew.
brother. Trust.
Ila?
Anyway,
Uh,
what's that supposed to mean? Anyway, no. We saw we saw you, kind of, and Ila just like kind of whispers like, sneaking around. Is everything okay? Because
Yeah.
as students of
I
this
don't
campus,
really
we just
know what
worry.
you're talking about. I was just trying to go for a walk, and they were like looking at me like we're not allowed to go over there. So I left, and it was weird that you were following me. So
We were just taking a walk.
I don't really
You
like
know,
stalkers. So I'm gonna
Okay.
get dinner.
buddy.
See you around.
can Ila do a perception check to see if he was telling the truth about, walking?
You mean insight?
Insight, guidance.
But yeah, he
so
takes off.
Okay. 26.
You see that he is being very, very convincing. That he really looks like he's telling the truth. But you have an inkling after being friends with Riki and like his ability to lie really well that they have something similar, some kind of similar skills in that area. And that he's not really telling the full truth.
Hmm.
Okay,
Saying
I'm
about just
sorry,
walking
Ila,
about,
but
huh?
what
Yeah,
the fuck
okay.
was that?
What?
Not on drugs, yeah.
Well, yeah, he said he would say that if he wasn't on drugs, and we're not on drugs. We're healthy, clean students, individuals, yes.
Well, I am. You're not.
How do you know? Anyway, it's not about drugs right now, It's not about drugs right now. Right now, it's about Leaf. Now, after being friends with Riki, the biggest liar of our whole group, I have an inkling of a suspicion that he is not telling us the full truth. Leaf, he was lying. Not lying, but he was not telling us the truth completely. There's something going on with him. Maybe he's definitely hiding something, but to the amount, like if it's severe, I do not know. That's all I was able to see.
Oh.
He wasn't just walking about.
Well, that was kind of obvious, but I don't know. Well, he just left. It didn't really seem like he wanted to talk to us.
Yeah, I find that a lot of people don't like talking to us anyway. I don't know. I think I'm a very charismatic person.
You
What's that
keep
supposed
telling
to mean?
yourself that, Ila.
Okay, well that operation was a bust. Oh,
Everyone gets a text message.
except Riki. He doesn't have a phone yet.
True. Hello, students. Path of Courage is coming up soon. Will the faculty win again? Also, I heard the new craze is couples making out in bushes. Would you try it? XO Gossip Goblin.
Oh my god.
Kissing in bushes. You don't think Leaf is fun? Sectionals, gotta love them.
Oh, possibly.
I mean,
We could
was he-
go ask Rain.
Oh, yeah. Rain would know a lot of the people. We can ask her.
Mark sends a text to the group chat asking about the Path of Courage.
See it now.
All right, so
Oh
we're
my
gonna meet the
goodness.
group for the Path of Courage. It seems. All right, so where are we gonna meet up? Wanna check up on Riki? We can meet up there in his dorm. if he's okay with it.
Well, we can't really figure out if he's okay with it. He still doesn't have this phone. I'll have a phone.
We'll just barge in. It's okay. He can't deny us.
That's true.
Okay, so Isla's just gonna message the group. Meeting at Riki's. He totally says it's okay.
All right, I would
Isla's
say
gonna
that
follow.
Gale and Ila, you arrive first, as Mark is further away and Cled is on the opposite side of campus. All right, as the two of you walk into the College of the Bard dorm building, you've been here a few times, not really recently, but you know it's kind of like a little townhouse plopped in the middle of, on the side of campus. As you walk in, you see that there is a person who has like white mohawk hair, wearing this like black hoodie with some like tech wear pants. No face and skin pale, but nose is super red and their eyes are really red also. And they're just carrying like boxes of tissues.
Uh-oh.
I was about to have Gil say it. That's a person on drugs, but not after the tissues.
I need to get a filter. There's cats. I smell it. And you see them furiously run into a room and close the door.
Oh.
Must be all the kittens. Oh shit. Do you think he's gonna get a complaint?
Most likely.
Oh no. We're gonna have to home the kittens soon. As quick as possible, honestly.
Yeah, probably. But, okay, before we head into Breaky Stone,
Right.
what do we want to say?
I think you should start it because apparently I'm really bad at communicating or something, according to you. So
Not
I think
wrong.
you should start with how we were totally just chilling in disco, you know, and in the corner of my eye, the corner of our eyes, we saw Luna, and then you went to talk to her for some freaking reason, and then go from there. But the business thing, that's where I'm stumped. Because if we tell Riki's gonna want to go head in.
We could
Marek,
tell.
you arrive at this time and you see Isla and Gale kind of like talking in the like right inside the building.
Oh, hey, you guys are still down here?
And sectionals! Gotta love sectionals.
I
And you know
Oh,
what?
hey, Mark.
You know I get that reference, right?
Oh, whoops. It looks like you do.
You're
Oh,
so.
no.
Okay, well, let's go up.
Okay.
Yeah,
on.
sure.
You can go ahead. I still have to
Oh.
ask Ed about something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then
I also
he
need to-
passes them.
Isla just waits to see that he fully passed. To make sure homie isn't sneaking any peeks.
Mark would like be down the hall, ready to go to Riki's.
Okay.
We could. Okay. Gale is gonna start whispering to Isla. We could just tell them that Luna told us that he's safe but not weird, so we could like tell sectionals about what's going on, you know? Because I don't want everyone to just start panicking and then rush in and then end up in situations where
That's true.
someone
Oh.
dies, or like Beatrix, the classroom Beatrix thing.
Clud, at this time you arrive at the College of the Bard dorm building, and inside you see Gale and Ila.
Hey guys.
Sectionals! Oh.
And you see
Ila,
that
you-
Clud has a metal hat that she's wearing that looks like a strawberry. You can tell because of the shape, but also the body is like red and the little leaves on top are green.
Oh my
that's
gosh, we unlocked a new
cute,
Clutch
huh?
skin!
Hey guys.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
What
Wait,
are you standing here?
That's
we were waiting for
adorable.
you! Do a little spin for
Yeah.
us, Clud.
Huh?
We were excited because you talked about the helmet. And I really wanted to see it. I wanted to see it immediately. So I just stood out here and Gale decided to follow.
Also, you really need to stop screaming that as well. Like,
Yeah. Why would you be
Screaming
screaming
what?
that? None of what we were talking about had anything. Why
No,
would it
guys,
prompt you
see,
to scream sectionals?
I'm always thinking about sectionals, but I'll try to stop. I'll try to stop.
okay, let's just get Toriki's room. Can I roll insight, Tori?
Sure.
No, please.
I'd like for both of you to
low.
roll deception, please.
Oh, I got
wait,
that one.
I
Ah,
rolled
never-
one.
never mind.
Deception with
Oh
guidance.
well.
Oh well, whatever. We
Still
never
better than
lose. We
Clud.
never lose.
All right, yeah, Clud, you're just a silly little guy, you know?
The guy.
You don't notice
Silly little
anything.
guy.
Humanoid, tones and things like that, especially the modern ones you're still trying to pick up on, but, you don't really notice anything. You're just kind of like, oh, okay, see you soon. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye, friends.
We walked.
Okay.
We walked to Ricky's dorm.
Yeah, Ila would follow.
All right, Riki, you hear a knock on your door. As you open it up, you see Marek.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Riki. Isla and Gale were supposed to be here, but they're downstairs. Is Clud here yet?
No.
Oh, well, I was told we were gonna be meeting up here.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Wait, you knew we were meeting up, right?
No, but that's fine. I mean, I'm
Oh.
dressed, so
Okay.
I don't really care.
All right. May I come in?
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Yeah. Ricky's
Mark?
just gonna let him in. They're just awkwardly standing there, like yeah. Turn
we need
to
more-
the side and let him in.
Mark's
They
gonna
need more
step in.
bonding.
Yeah.
Mark's gonna step in, and just like take a look at the room real quick.
He's got like purplish walls, sound cancellation. It's kind of messy, but whose room isn't messy? On his desk, he's got some like music equipment attached, like a boom mic or boom arm and a mic. There's a litter box, the cat tree, his closet, which is currently closed, fairy lights on the wall, and then just like a cork board full of like notes and then a few pictures. And then the pride flag, but
Mark would
yes,
look.
there is also a trapdoor.
And all of the kittens, presumably in like a cardboard box on the side.
Yeah, I was like in a decent sized cardboard box by the cat tree. Sorry, I kind of forgot there were kittens for a second.
Mark would pull out the office chair and set it next to the cat tree, right next to the kittens. And they'd be like, "Oh, they're so cute."
I named that one Obsidian. Like he's just gonna point at a black one. It's a little on the nose, but
How many did you say there were?
7. Do you want one?
Oh,
Can't have one yet, but my RA is a little very super allergic, and I really don't want her to have to deal with so many cats for too long. Oh.
You hear a knock on the door.
People open the door. Oh, my bad.
And as you open it, you see Clud.
Hey, Claude.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi. You're just gonna let Claude in. So
Look, a new skin unlocked. He's a strawberry now.
what did we have to talk about? Why are we meeting?
Ella just looks over at Gale.
Gale is gonna close the door as that's the last person who walks in, and well, me and Ila were chilling in the dining hall, you know? Like we do.
Okay.
And well, Isla saw Luna sitting at a table not further away from us. And I walked up to her and started talking to her. And she told us some things. Well, not told us, but wrote it down.
Wrote it down? Do you have whatever she wrote down on?
No.
Oh, and Isla wouldn't have burned it yet. Isla didn't have find a chance to.
Yeah, but no, we don't have it.
Can I do an insight check? Never mind. I rolled a 5. It was almost a 20, but then it became a 2.
Darn. What is going on?
Thank God.
Thank goodness, bro. I didn't know what I would say.
Do you want us to roll against it? Oh, well, me.
You can roll persuasion. And I can say you have advantage since you're both working on explaining that.
Okay.
Yeah, because Isla's just listening in. Does Isla also have to roll persuasion if Isla's just letting Gale talk?
Oh, 7.
Oh, you have cute guys.
It's better than Riki.
That was with advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
I'm a -1 persuasion.
7.
Oh.
They're not being very convincing, but you kind of know that Gale and Ila are like this anyways. So
One just kind of squints their eyes at the both of them. Just going,
Isla just clutches a piece of paper in their pocket tighter.
We're just it was just a lot happening.
How did she seem?
It's hard to say really, because she just seemed like, there.
She wasn't really looking at us.
She was just looking straight ahead.
And I was sitting next to her, just talking to her. But I asked about Bismuth.
Yeah.
And she told us he was safe.
Did she say where? Oh my god.
Not that I can recall.
Can Clud take out their section phone and start writing like a big text block?
okay.
And, with what happened with Luna and Clud, there could be a possibility that we can trust what she's saying. She did keep Clud safe, and we're not totally sure if Luna wants to work with the Night Mother. Maybe she's being made to.
If Mark and
We
Cled
don't-
would like to also make insight checks, we can do that as well.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
You
please.
don't have to, guys. You really don't have to.
There's no
I
reason
don't-
to doubt us.
I don't think
Cannot-
she.
God, 11, fuck's sake.
What
I
I
rolled-
was have to
11
roll
That
for,
beats
is higher
deception.
than their persuasion.
deception.
Yeah.
Oh, can
So
I
since
roll
you are
deception?
omitting information, I would like for you to also roll for deception as well, but this one would not be at an advantage.
Okay.
So both
All right.
of
I'm
us.
gonna cast
Since your
guidance.
persuasion rolls are not going very well. I would say Gale, because Gale was the one that said that you don't know where Bismuth is.
Okay, I was gonna cast guidance on Gale. You know,
Yeah.
tap his arm.
Actually, never mind. That was a nat 20 minus 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Roll a d4. Roll a d4, man.
Guys, why are we
never
lying
get
to
your
each
say.
other? I don't understand.
For the mental well-being, lies are meant.
No,
lies
they're
are helping.
not.
They, in fairness, they believe that they are doing this for you guys.
Yeah, guys.
What does that even mean?
Totally.
Like trying to protect
I
everyone, 'cause
would
we know-
also like to point out that if Isla is casting guidance, not
We can
only
all
would
see
Isla
that.
have to touch Gale to make this happen, but Isla would also have to use verbal and somatic components, meaning that Isla would have to say something and swirl their hands.
Oh yeah, a swirl.
Yeah.
Does Mark see this
Oh.
happening? Will Isla do is Isla doing guidance?
Well, I already said I did, and
All right, so Isla, go
I
ahead and give
guess-
me a stealth check.
can I do it with guidance?
I don't think that's how that works. Unless you wanna
that's
roll
okay, I got it,
twice.
I got it.
Just does it
roll-
with the other hand as well.
Just.
That would be a disadvantage, to
17.
be honest.
Oh dang.
With all of your passive insights, I don't think you see that, or passive perceptions.
Guys, what's going on? Guys.
So Isla manages to cast guidance, stealthily.
What the fuck is happening? I don't think Luna wants to work for Night Mother.
That she doesn't want to work for Night Mother? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, could you repeat that? Okay. Yeah, I don't think so either, but I don't know how Night Mother is keeping her, you know? I don't...
Did she say anything else apart from just Bismuth, you two?
Mm. Oh! She did mention... She didn't say anything, but she did hint to it being possible that Night Mother does see through Luna's eyes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
did.
if she... I don't know if she's saying that like as she only sees through Luna's eyes, or if she sees through all her followers' eyes, because that could also be a possibility. And we don't know who follows Night Mother, so honestly, it could be anybody.
For
She's
Gale,
Oh.
not sure.
you remember that you asked if she was listening, and she wrote "not sure."
She said that she was not sure
If she wasn't sure of what.
if Night Mother was listening. Didn't I?
Well,
didn't I
yeah.
ask if she was.
I think you
She-
asked if she was listening and watching, and they both had
Yeah.
"not sure."
Yeah.
Oh, I
If
thought
she-
she said she could watch us.
So Luna's back
I can't
and
remember
talking to us?
exactly.
Not talking,
He's putting it
writing.
lightly.
So if
They
you
seem
do see
sad.
Luna, try to avoid her sight at least.
Well,
If you want to
You know-
talk.
Yeah,
she
and
wa-
right now we should be actively avoiding Luna. Before we could, I mean, now with the way things are, us like knowing a little bit more about Luna, I would like to help her, but
We shouldn't
be
really
hard to do
talk
that.
her either. Keep in mind,
What?
because Riki, I don't know if you remember, because
I don't know what you said.
we shouldn't really talk to Luna either.
Yeah.
Like when we were in the Night Forest, and that big group of people.
You hear
Oh,
a knock
oh no.
on the door.
The kittens.
Oh, you guys throw a blanket over them. Ricky's gonna.
I was gonna
can
quickly
Ricky
do
peek
so.
out the eye door or the eye hole.
Can I blast music?
No,
Uh,
yeah. go for it.
Through the little people, you see Eleanor Ashglade. She's
Ellen.
rather tall. Actually, would Riki be able to see through the people?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Can Ricky? He probably has like a little stool.
I can hear you.
Damn it, Ricky's gonna open the
You
door.
see that as you open the door, you see that she is carrying what looks to be an air filter.
Oh, I was actually gonna get one of those and like a fan. I'm so sorry.
It has
Oh.
been reported that you have cats
Yeah.
in the dorm, which is fine, but because your RA is very, very allergic, we are now passing out air filters. Astrid was supposed to do this, but I was sent instead. Haha.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Eleanor is
I
part
tried-
of section.
I've been trying to do my best to like keep the cat hair to a minimum. Oh, darn.
And I am here on some other business.
Oh,
Eleanor kind of looks to the rest of you all and gives you a nod.
What
oh.
nods?
Would you like to come in?
Why, thank you so much for asking.
She
Of
kind of
course.
says sarcastically. And she comes in and she puts the air filter on the floor. You see her reach into her pocket. You see that she's wearing just like a very sort of preppy outfit. Like stockings with like ankle high boots. And she's wearing kind of like a longer skirt that reaches like mid thigh. And a turtleneck sweater. She comes in the room, kind of does like a little glance around, looking, taking her time, 10 seconds or so as she looks at all of you. She pulls out something from her pocket. This looks to be about lipstick size, I would say, fully black. And as she lifts the cap, you see that a laser forms, points towards the ceiling, and kind of scans the whole room, finishing at the floor.
The fuck? What? Sorry, that was. Never.
Can Mark use a history check to see if that's like anything regarding section?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Who?
Yes, Mark would know that this is something that other agents have used, but not something that Mark has been granted yet.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
Mark is just gonna wait for Eleanor to say whatever they're gonna say.
I have been getting some interesting reports that someone has been mentioning the word sectionals around campus. I think that this is a very good time for us to start talking about safety and security and privacy, especially being in a secret organization, Miss Ila Omari.
What?
And she turns and looks directly at you.
Mark does too.
Isla tries to look away.
What
Okay.
did you guys do?
Gale coughs.
Yeah, you guys have been kind of mentioning that randomly.
Don't look
I
at me.
mean, no one talks about the Glee sectionals enough.
Yeah, who you
Um,
fooling?
Have brought you all a scanner that you can use to check the area. However, any sort of conversations in areas that are not secure must happen in spaces that are smaller than 20 feet by 20 feet. This works with dorm buildings and also the DDC common room. Hello, Ricky. I am Eleanor Ashglade, level 2 agent. Welcome aboard. I see that your friends have not really brought you up to speed, but I would like to say that we are all excited for you to be joining us. However, we take security extremely seriously.
Yeah.
And she gives you like a huge death stare, just like staring at each person as she like glances around the room. Not really so much at Clud, but everyone else.
I gathered that.
There are security footages taken around the school. Any sort of mention of keywords is alerted for people to examine the footage. This is mostly a security precaution in case other people are aware of the organization. However, I am very shocked to find people talking about this who haven't even completed or began training. Please, 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 please be careful or I will get in trouble and you will all be in even more trouble.
What did I do?
You hear that, Ila?
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, why are y'all blaming it all on me?
Because you two did something.
No
I
one
do
talks about
have
Mark
9
actually saying
records
section.
of Isla saying sectionals, so please
9?
use a different coded word.
No one talks
or
about Mark saying
code
section twice. I was
phrase.
covering for him. This is rigged.
Mark has recently been spoken to about various different things. I would like to all mention that I am a level 2 agent. So at this moment, I am your supervisor for campus. So please just work with me here. I'd really not like to get in any more trouble before we even begin training.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Sorry,
hear that,
ma'am.
Mark? Okay.
Claude, this does not really relate to you. I believe we are on the same status, and any input I can have through you would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, we are. I can only really say that I can only agree with you. It doesn't help when certain people will stand in the middle of the building and shout the word sectionals.
Y'all need to trust.
No, we don't. Every time you
Yeah.
you say us to trust you, you do something stupid. Yeah, huh?
I would also like to extend the first training session invitation. We will be convening at 6 a.m. on Sunday.
Mark pulls out his phone and puts it on the calendar that he's
And
busy.
yes, I do realize that this is right after the Autumn Bash, but unfortunately I have to carry out orders.
Oh, that.
What day is today?
Today's Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we can still go to the Autumn Bash, right? Mark pipes up.
What?
As I am on the committee for this, we've been working to keep everything extra secure. and everyone is approved to attend, as it may be odd if you do not.
Yeah, since we're all party animals. Very true.
Not really, but we did all say that we were gonna go to like Rain, in fairness, but
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. Okay. Yeah, you're
Mark.
right.
Mark does a little fist pump.
I don't know, I've seen some spell talks of you lot getting down on the dance
Okay.
floor.
Unwilling.
Oh, right. No, Claude went crazy.
I didn't want to be in that video.
That thing is still going around, huh?
I think that's the video with my highest amount of views.
So yes, here each
No idea
take one,
what's going on.
please.
And she
Oh.
hands all of you a scanner.
Nice.
Gale takes it.
Can I immediately open it?
Oh my god. Now I
Sure.
have a phone I can't use and a weird pen I
I'll,
can't use.
Please open it
I'll,
with the lid facing vertical. Do not put it horizontally. If you do so, you may inadvertently blind someone.
Oh!
Oh,
This is to be handled with care and not a toy.
I was gonna keep that information in mind. Hey, you might need to flash someone one day. Think about that.
Oh, okay.
What? I was just gonna
You're just joking about blinding people.
Anyways.
That's all.
Hey,
That
do
Ella
we?
opens the cap upwards.
Hey, Eleanor, do you like cats?
Oh, I love cats.
Want 5 of them?
My cat 5? No, hold on. My cat was pregnant. That's why there's so many cats and why I've been trying to deal with it. And like, we'd have to wait like 12, 13 weeks. But do you want a kitten? We're just gonna lift up the blanket. And there's like
they're
7
so
kittens.
cute. Oh, hello,
Yeah.
dear. What's your name?
And she's just kind of like going around and like petting all of them.
Yeah.
they're all so adorable.
That one's named Obsidian.
Flood kind of just stares at it.
That orange one gives me an ember kind of feel.
Well, I will
Gale?
say, I do think that we are all allowed to have only one pet.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure it
I
out.
do have a very lovely ragdoll, Purrington.
Oh my.
What if
so
you
I
have
must very, very sadly decline.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I
I'd
didn't
love
know
to look
how to take care.
If it's
What if you
okay
have a
after the...
support and
Can Riki make it like an adoption thing out in like the courtyard or something like that?
I mean, we have to wait 12 weeks, so it's best to wait until then and then put it out.
Well,
then-
yeah, but if we get the okay now, we'll know later. You know, we can help you set up a little thing
Yeah.
later on. Would that be possible to do?
I mean, there's the internet. There's asking people you know. Like, Claude
Yeah.
wants one, I suppose. And
I
then-
would love to look after one. And Club just kind of stares in awe at Obsidian specifically.
Yeah. See? You just ask, and if people are like, yeah, and then you can get it figured out ahead of time.
I've also come to ask for some information, if possible.
Well,
How do I put it? I would like to know if you have any sort of rumors you may have overheard.
People kissing in
Oh.
bushes.
Oh yes, I
That's
got
what the
that one
gossip
already.
goblins say. Oh, okay. Are you a kind of person who wants tea?
Oh yes, I love
Like-
tea.
No,
Not
you're talking about
really.
drinkable tea or like rumor kind of
both.
tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't
Oolong,
know
white
what else
tea,
to tell you.
herbal tea, black tea, piping hot, spicy tea is the best.
I like my tea with salt and pepper, sometimes with ginger. It's
Don't,
really healthy.
just don't, please. Ila,
Ah,
not everyone
What?
needs to know that.
We were talking about what kind of tea we like. But
It's
I
just
asking-
weird.
For drama.
Well, Eleanor, you
Um.
can always talk about, certain people having very outlandish food combinations.
Hey.
Alright.
Well,
I've been kind of gone for a while, so
Yes, but I don't think that's something that we need to be publicizing.
no, I just mean like I don't have anything.
Yes, of course.
Is there anything new? Is there anything you haven't heard? I'm not sure.
actually,
Maybe the
speaking of
the
that,
Luna thing?
I don't know, it's very hard to get any good drama lately. The last good one was about the frog incident.
The frog incident?
Yes, someone was seen crying at the mention of frogs or seeing frogs, I can't remember.
Oh, that was
He's just gonna
Ricky.
have his back completely turned to her, just staring at the cats.
I'm not really sure what it is. Has he ever told the group about what happened in the summer thing, in the summer one shot with the frogs?
I don't think so. I think he just said he doesn't like frogs.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like frogs, but like to the point of crying. People have their fears. I can't judge really. I don't like clowns.
you know, Eleanor, are we able to send things out ourselves?
If you run it by me and I approve it, it's possible.
Oh, that's
So interesting.
Ooh. Wait, does that? Oh, wait. Does that mean that? Do you know who published the rumor about the people kissing in bushes? Since they have to run it through you.
This one was not posted by me, although I did hear that it was a topic of conversation in the Discovery Dining Hall.
So they overheard someone say it, not.
Everyone was talking about it in mine. A couple on shrooms, I think.
We were not on the shrooms.
that was
We
you
were not
two?
a couple.
You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
were on the bushes?
If you are dating in within section, we need to report it, and I have some forms that you can fill out. It's totally fine, but we just need to be aware of this and get ahead of it.
Okay, just so you know, no. Ew.
Ew. He's like my brother. I mean, look at that. Now
Fine,
this point
but
Ila,
if you
look at
are
yourself.
going to be dating someone, and it is either within section or outside of section, it is something you must report.
Why do
So
we have
just
to
putting
report
that out
in
there.
their personal lives?
Huh.
Because you
Because
may
they
be putting
can
someone
be-
at risk.
Yeah.
I am dating someone. Gale, you may know Draymore, the captain of the siege ball team.
Mhm.
And it hasn't been easy, but it is something that section is okay with. And there have been added security measures and routine checkups on his dorm room for security to make sure nothing is being bugged, and also family home nearby.
I see. That sounds
Okay.
handy though.
Wait, does that mean that Ricky and Bismuth
Oh yeah.
have to
Oh.
report it?
Mm.
If we can even find Mark stops.
Hmm?
Well, we don't know where he is.
Yeah.
That's true.
We don't really know much about Bismuth's family either. Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
The Radleys. They were within the Environmental Protection Agency, typically, sometimes section, but this was the actual Environmental Protection Agency. They oversaw a lot of different projects around the country, which allowed section access for many different things. Went missing a couple years ago, and there have been no reports on how they died.
I don't think they're dead. Enrique's just kind of kneeling down in front of the box, reaching in and petting the cats.
We have similar assumptions, is what I can say.
I see.
I mean, I haven't seen photos of that, but I mean, they looked a lot like Bisma.
So, do you have photos of them? The section?
Well, I can do a Spoogle search, of course.
I mean, we can just check it out right now.
Yes, here we go. And here you are.
And she like shows you her spell phone, and you see an article written about the Radley's untimely mysterious death of a car crash on an abandoned road, and a picture of them. And Riki, you see that these are the people that you saw in the Covenant lair. And Mark, you recognize the male figure on the right to be the person who was in the park the other day.
Mark jumps in and points at the face. That's him.
Yeah, those are who I
The
saw.
one you saw at the park and at the thingy chamber.
Yeah, the other day Riki says that. Well, Riki.
Oh yeah, they were in the sacrifice room. Yeah.
So they're with the Night Mother.
Yeah.
But Mark saw the guy.
He was staring at me from far away, but now it sounds like he could have been spying on me.
Ala turns to Gale. Night Mother's eyes.
Oh my god. Wait. Did this entire covenant start appearing after or before Night Mother appeared?
Probably.
We have records that there are sleeper
Hi,
agents.
Torii.
Not me.
What?
Thank you. We have records
There we go.
within section that there are sleeper agents within section, as well as in various different organizations that can grant them access. The Radleys, I cannot really comment further on, but it does seem that they are siding with Night Mother.
We went through Bismuth's room to like clean it of the mess that the cats made, and he like left a letter saying that the worst had happened, so he knew something was gonna happen. I don't know what.
I will say that I think the letter may be dated, but it is written the day after Riki was agreed to go with Night Mother.
The day after? Oh. Or, I guess he had a feeling. I mean, it wasn't written the day he went missing. It was written a few days before that, like the Friday, the day
No.
after.
Riki went
Did I
missing
do
Friday,
music?
and Bismuth wrote it Saturday. Riki wasn't found until a week afterwards.
No, I mean the day Bismuth went missing was a Monday, wasn't it? It wasn't written on
Oh, that's
a
true.
Monday. It was written on whatever day Riki went missing.
That's true. So yeah, you're correct then. Yeah, it would have been three days afterwards. Yeah, you're correct. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure I had my times not messed up. Yeah.
Well, people are dying, and I think Mark looks to see if the door's open.
No, Riki
It's
closed it.
All right. I think Night Mother is killing and resurrecting these people, kidnapping their bodies to work for her. I mean, they see through her eyes. It's like what you just spoke about, Gale and Ila, about Luna. The Radleys, they're back, but they
They were
died.
desperate too. All the 10 people that died during that night, they were raised by Night Mother with some kind of magic, maybe some kind of necromancy, and she's been using them.
Wait, but
What do you think, Eleanor?
I'm not exactly supposed to say this, but I was not specifically asked not to either.
Okay, girl.
What you are theorizing is quite accurate based off our intel. It does appear that Night Mother is using people as pawns in order to kill them and resurrect them for something we do not exactly know, but we do know that after this ritual takes place, they are very different and can be under her control.
do you know if Bismuth has ever been in an accident?
No.
Are you trying to say that maybe Bismuth is like them?
Bismuth said he used to see his parents doing rituals.
What if he was...
Good to know. Why, I wish we knew this. Why didn't we know this?
I don't know.
What if
he said that one time. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry.
He said one time when he was a kid, he was supposed to be in bed, but he went downstairs for something and he saw them and they were all like dressed up in cloaks or something.
It sounds like they're in deep.
Rather accurate.
What if they did one of these rituals on Bismuth?
I knew the Radleys personally, and I don't think that they did. They seemed very protective of him and did not want him involved in anything. Many of us, Marek included, was dragged to many different parties and things, and they never brought Bismuth around.
Bismuth said that they messaged him the day he died, saying they were sorry and he was gonna come home from Milton's too. So, I mean, that's all I can remember.
I'll make sure to submit a report to you before the Path of Courage begins.
Speaking of, I do believe it is getting close to time.
Can I ask a question real quick? Eleanor?
Sure. Of course.
Does Guardian of the Hidden or Mistress of the Void mean anything that you know of?
Can you tell me what you're referencing?
What Beatrix, the
Okay.
chant thing or whatever?
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
It's not something that I've heard about.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm trying to think. I really have no idea.
I just, it's just something Beatrix said when she was referring to Night Mother.
I see. Do you remember any more of what she said?
I remember it all.
Can you text it to your section phone?
Yeah. Yeah.
It may be helpful for us. I do realize this is very difficult and hard to process, being your recent experience, and if it is triggering in any way, you do not have to, but if you can and are able, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're just gonna pull out his phone and just start typing. I mean, if it's really wordy, but that's that fine. If it's
Is there like a voice memo option?
no, I can type it out. It's gonna be a lot of text.
You sent it to section.
I don't have a different phone.
You only have one phone.
Yeah, I had to throw my things in a fire. I'm sorry, I thought you meant you wanted me to send it to section.
Well, yes,
Oh.
but I didn't know that you typically someone has a personal phone, but you know.
I mean, yeah, usually I would, but when I got there, I had to throw everything in a fire. So, like, I stole my brother's harmonica for a focus.
Alright, I apologize. Alright, well, I do have to run. Some of us do have to meet with our team before the Path of Courage, so I just had to stop by with the air filter and make sure you had scanners, so please be careful with how you use them and how you reference section.
Okay.
Also, we need to meet the faculty. They play dirty.
How is
And you see her face completely change, and she looks pissed off.
Oh. Wait, why do they play? How do they play dirty?
I will just say, do not, by any means, underestimate them.
Oh, by the way, what's your team name listed as?
Delta Dominici.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Well,
Love
look
the
for
strawberry
strawberry.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
She kind of points to Clud.
Wait, huh?
She said she loves the strawberry hat.
Thank you. I worked a fair bit on it. Just to
What's her
represent
name?
our team. Team Strawberry Robot. I'm very excited. It's gonna be very fun.
Well, you are Team Strawberry Robot's mascot.
That's me. Thank you so much, Eleanor.
Right, well, I do have to go, and please convince Isla to think of something else besides sectionals. Got to run.
And she heads out the door.
Bye, friend.
Okay. I was gonna wait for Eleanor to walk out a little bit further
Okay.
before saying, "Oh snap! I forgot some tea. I had to tell Eleanor. I'll be right back." And Eleanor just like walks out. Just calmly walks out the door and tries to reach Eleanor.
Okay.
Hey Eleanor, real quick. And Isla takes out the crumpled piece of paper from their pocket and hands it over to Eleanor. I don't know if I'm pretty sure Mark or Gale or I brought up the thing with Luna, but and Isla just whispers, "This is the stuff that she wrote down." Then Gale tried to question her. If you need any more information, you can text Gale or me. But this is what she wrote. I don't know if you'll need this or something. And I was just like, give us the paper.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
All right. So you all see Isla leave the room. What would the rest of the party like to do?
Ricky's gonna sit with the kittens with Clud and just kind of point them out, and then be like, so when I was like as a punishment, I was like given nightmares and stuff for like sleep deprivation or whatever. But I kind of thought that would stop when I left, but I had another one and it felt kind of like the nightmares I was given, not like just a natural one that comes, you know? So I don't know what that means, but I don't know if Night Mother thinks I'm dead or not anymore. Oh yeah. Also, does like in my room that I had, there was like a little rock or in the wall that I pulled out because it was hollowed. On the inside there was like a note that said, "Don't forget who I am," or "who you are," or something like that. And then there was a little locket that said AR.
You've really been through a lot, haven't you, little guy? So, what was your nightmare about, Ricky? If you want to talk about it, of course.
Oh, yeah, I mean, bismuth was there. I mean, melted.
What?
Yeah. I mean, so the nightmares started off, I mean, silly, but in the moment, or afterwards, but in the moment, it's like scary, you know? And then it got to the point where they were scary in the moment and scary afterwards. And, yeah. I mean, it was the same style and feeling and vibe, and it just felt like someone giving you a nightmare instead of your brain producing a nightmare.
It's not very good. You need to make sure that... Actually, you can't really make sure that you don't have a nightmare, because that's not how that works, is it?
No, yeah, like the first one I had, there was like a 50-foot frog running at me.
Mhm.
And then like I saw a lot of people die in the other ones.
You really need to catch a break.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what if Night Mother is in my brain?
I think we would know.
Would Night Mother only be able to get into brains of people that she revived, or just people that died in general? Because Ricky did die before, right? Or he was on the verge of dying.
What?
Well, Luna seems to be aware of the Night Mother vision. Riki, have you ever heard anything like that happening to you?
No.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know.
Maybe it's just a circumstantial thing of how it occurs.
maybe. I just watched it, glances at their phone clock. What time is it? Is it time for to
It's
go
probably
meet
around
up for
7,
the...
I'll say, so you're getting quite close to the Path of Courage.
I don't know if you guys want to talk more about this, or if you guys want to head over to the Path of Courage, because it's 7. I know one of these are half an hour early.
Oh shit.
Is there anything
Right.
else we should bring up?
I also had
Oh,
a
right.
nightmare. It was weird.
Oh,
You two had nightmares?
well, I mean, I hadn't quite an intense stream myself, but I mean, it was slightly anxious, I'll admit.
I mean, I thought I had a nightmare too, I think. But, like, at this point, dreams and nightmares are the same thing to me.
So the 4 of you have had a nightmare in the exact same time frame, pretty much.
To be fair, we're all traumatized. But it could also be with what happened earlier that day, right?
I mean, it could be a crazy coincidence, but we've been having a little bit too many of those recently.
More than I'd like. Does anybody else want to share what happened in their nightmares, or do you just want to keep it shut?
I mean, I shared what's in mine. So.
You're right.
Bismuth
Well-
melting.
Yeah, like wax. His skin melted off, and it was bones.
Being faced by frogs and then...
No, that
That?
was a different nightmare.
Oh.
This nightmare, I was like on a
Bismuth.
date. Ooh, it was like the one time I was on a date with Bismuth, but then he just started melting. And he like turned and he smiled at me, and he just started melting.
Do you want to share your dream, Gale?
My nightmare. Well, I was talking to. Well, I met up with Vega
Oh, what the fuck?
in my nightmare.
Sorry.
Well, it's not really a nightmare, I guess. I don't know. We were just talking. I asked her questions like what happened to her and things like that, and she was very vague.
What did she
Her name was
say?
Vega.
Thank you, Ila.
What it?
I had to try to bring the chair. It's pretty somber right now.
What about you, Mark and
Mark.
Ella?
Well, it was actually about Bismuth's parents, funnily enough. I was in my childhood home, well, the Valair family estate, and well, I was just about to enter the study, and I heard my parents. They were talking loudly, not arguing, but it seemed intense.
It was more of like a memory that you had when you were young. So this is something that happened past
This
tense.
is a recalled memory in my dream.
That would fit a theme if mine was a memory. Because it was, but then it wasn't.
I mean,
This
mine was kind of a memory too, but just of a place that me and Vega used to meet up.
Isla, tell us about
Um,
yours. Your turn.
So in my dream, I was walking somewhere in Evermore, and I turned into one of the side streets and came across a cemetery. So for some dumb reason, I walked into a cemetery, and I see a grave that seems to be freshly dug. And for some reason, I look into the hole, and as I'm examining it, the clothes and accessories are Momsie's. And then all of a sudden I feel a push from behind and I fall into the hole. So I don't know if that means I die or my mom died. It really could be anybody. But yeah.
I feel like there's a consistent theme between all of you guys' dreams. It may be something that it should be reported to section. I know it sounds a bit odd, but the four of you have had that dream, nightmare, memory thing. It's odd to describe. And it's all been connected to what's been happening, going on.
Oh, I'm gonna just send a message to section telling them that we all had a dream at the same time and send them my dream. Or nightmare.
Yeah, or we could just put it all on one so we don't have to send a bunch.
I can send them if you want it.
Everything just seems very close knit. And like you guys were saying, another coincidence that's been happening far too much.
You know, things can only go up from here, guys.
Right, well, then we should get going to the Path of Courage. It's starting pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Mark gets up and gets to the door. Everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Riki's gonna make sure to feed the cats. Put out water before leaving.
Obsidian very contently. Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, goes to wait for Riki before heading out.
What?
Oh, I was just gonna be waiting for Riki before they walk off.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's gonna follow. I mean...
All right, so is everyone heading into the Night Forest?
Yeah.
All right. You were all sent a location of how to get to the start of the Path of Courage. As you all know, this event takes place somewhere in the Night Forest, and it is a sort of obstacle course of sorts of different things that you have to do and beat in order to make it to the end. The first who does this typically wins. These events may involve physical strength or spells, a different variety of skills, potentially even logic. And all of this is televised by drones. And you've seen, some reference of this event, but you have not really, really seen it in person. As you are heading over, you see that ahead of you is a group of faculty that you recognize, also heading towards the same direction.
Hi, Professor Artwood.
Are they the faculty team?
They are. You see that from the faculty team are Professor Firelight, who works more with spells. Professor Guy, who Gale knows is a meditation teacher, as well as one of the main teachers and faculty for the university gym. Coach Zephyr, who is the coach of the Siege Ball team. And Professor Aja, who Cled would know is a technomancy professor.
I love her.
Have any of you guys seen Dr. Morpheus? I've been meaning to talk to him.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen him since.
What?
I don't think we've seen him since. Oh.
We should probably, if no one's told you about what happened while you were away, then we should do it after the Path of Courage, Riki.
Yeah, this is kind of sensitive info.
Is he okay?
He's alive.
What?
Oh. Okay.
I would like for someone in the party to make a perception check for me, please.
Oh,
Am
okay.
I?
Does anybody else want to do it? Yeah, cool.
You
want to do
it? Oh!
I have.
Oh!
Yeah, I have +5.
Nat
Never
20.
mind, you won.
Yeah, I just did that.
I win. Cool.
Nice.
Oh my god,
Let's go,
finally.
Marek. Nat
Why
20.
did Cled roll depression?
Sorry, that was just me accidentally clicking it.
Marek, what you overhear from the faculty is someone saying, "They'll never guess what we're going to do this time. Ha! We got them now." It was all thanks to Aja. Glad you're part of the team this year. Aw, thanks, sweetie.
The
Oh.
faculty team is up to something. Mark
Wait, who's
whispers.
Oh, Asia.
Does Mark whisper that enough for everyone else to hear?
I feel like only if you're standing within 5 feet do you ever hear it. Or maybe actually
feel like-
still.
I mean, I think we're all pretty close.
I think Isla and Mark are pretty close.
I was gonna say that,
Okay.
but I didn't want to assume. So Isla just looks over at Marek with a raised brow, like, "Bro, who are you talking to?"
Oh, well, well, the faculty team may be up to something.
They're cheating.
Isla!
Isla just screamed.
Mark looks over to see if the faculty team's paying attention.
Henrique just smack Isla in the back of the
Oh my
head.
god.
Never cheating,
Can I-
dear. You just hear Professor Gee call.
Then what do you call it? Because it sure ain't playing fair.
Playing by
Like you-
the rules.
Yeah, none of us actually read the rules.
Oh,
I was gonna raise a fist and like shake it why I oughta,
Good,
and just like,
luck,
what's the
guys. May the best humanoid or Warforged win.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say that all of this is happening as you are kind of approaching the event. As you arrive, you start to see the starting point. A large, grand entrance that is kind of illuminating this section of the Night Forest. And as you get closer, you see that there is a not just a simple sort of setup. This is a very large, grand entrance for the Path of Courage. You see a massive, intricately designed sign that arches overhead with the name of the event glowing in letters that shift from a deep blue to a vibrant green. Below the sign, you see a wide starting line that stretches across the forest floor, marked by neon lights embedded in the ground. Firstly, on the sides to kind of mark the path, but also 5 sections of different colors. And all of these neon lights are pulsating like a heartbeat, or pulsing like a heartbeat. Next to this very large starting line, you see a towering holographic display that is kind of hovering in midair as it is being held by a series of kind of like blades that are rotating above, very similar to a helicopter. You also see or hear that there's like a faint hum of some sort of electricity going on in the background. In front of you, you see a collection of teams that have already arrived. And as of course, you and the faculty team have just arrived. Before you, you see a group of 5, all wearing sort of like Letterman jackets, or kind of like University of Andorra hoodies. Very much stereotypical, like frat bros. They're kind of like running at each other, doing like chest bumps. They're like high-fiving each other and like screaming like ah, just like getting that rage up there. You hear one of them break out into a howl, and the rest of them follow. You realize that this is the werewolf fraternity, Lupin Phi, and their team name is Full Moon Raiders.
Gale's gonna see them chest bumping and turn to Riki.
Is that a really bad time to mention that I have like minor stage fright?
It's okay, we're not on a stage.
We're just in a TV screen. Even better.
So many more people.
It's okay, Riki.
But no need to worry.
Just gotta not think about it. We're here to have fun.
No, we're here to win.
No.
Amen. Mark,
we're gonna win.
Ella tries to mimic the werewolves and just like try to chest bump Clud. Come on, Clud, spirits up! Ah,
Poser.
Chest bump.
Ricky's just gonna tighten up his belt and just look around awkwardly.
Clud will.
Isla's very lucky that they have a breastplate on. I will say.
I was gonna
Rib cage shattered.
I was gonna let out a little ow.
It's
Damn, why are you so
decimated.
hard?
All right, as you
And
do
then-
this, you literally just hear the werewolf rat just start howling again.
I would try to quietly howl.
No,
Oh.
let them have their thing. You can't.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna have my neighbor's dogs howl.
Wait, is it a full moon? Is that why they're howling? Sorry.
Oh, is it a phone?
I don't know.
Can we see the moon?
In the forest.
Wait, is it racist if I howl?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Can I now? Maybe just like, no, I think that's racist too. Damn.
I'm so excited, guys. This is gonna be great.
Guys, we can do this. Wow.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my. Ila would like to mimic this as best as she can.
No.
Performance check.
Stop, Nurse. You'll start
Ricky's
howling.
gonna hide behind.
You're gonna get
whoever's
in that
closest
one.
to him.
Ila will do this with guidance. Guys, you gotta trust. Never mind.
That one plus one.
A 9.
That is a total of a 9. Yeah, it's kind of like starts off like strong, but then when you hit like the peak note, your voice cracks a little bit.
We suck.
And then they kind of like, as they're starting to howl, they just kind of like mid-stop, like as they're all howling and stare at you.
Oh no.
Alistair's back. Not pulling away as a.
Make an
God,
intimidation check.
Oh,
Still be
Wait,
that
I don't
one,
want to intimidate. I just want to know.
Ila will be one of the pack.
Ricky's just gonna stand there with his face covered,
Neither.
like, standing behind Clud or something.
Team Edward.
That is a 5
Wait, there's.
with 1
Yeah,
is 6.
Oh, we're good, chat.
If you think about it, it's an upside down 9.
This isn't very intimidating, as you're trying to, like stare at them, but like also kind of like smirk at the same time, and it just ends up you looking like you're constipated.
Can Gale
Isla
slide
is.
behind Isla and try to intimidate them to see?
Oh my god.
So they see, look at Isla and still get scared, you know?
I will let Isla roll with advantage, or you can roll separately.
I
Wait,
would
what's
like to
your?
roll separately. I have +3.
Scary,
Can Ella do guidance on him or no?
scary dog.
Actually, that's it's not. I got a nat 20.
All right, so what happens is Isla's trying to do this, and it's coming out more of like a puppy whimper. And you kind of come up behind them, and you give them like a death stare, and they're just kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, respect. And then they just kind of like turn around and go back to their little huddle.
Oh my god, respect.
Oh my gosh!
Isla.
Did you see that? I did it.
Isla,
Ella just like
You
looked at the
did
other.
it, Isla.
never do that.
I did it. What?
You did.
Gale is
but
gonna
never-
pat Isla's head. Look, she's the one who scared them.
I can intimidate people, guys. We're gonna win this trust.
Stop saying trust.
Guys, you gotta
Trust.
trust me on this. I
No.
have never let us down before.
We're
Isla
here.
lied.
We're here to have fun. It's okay if we. I know we want to. I know we want to win, and that's okay. But it's okay if we don't.
I really don't
We're
care about
gonna
winning.
win.
I just don't want to eat shit on live television.
It's okay, buddy. You won't. We believe in you. For we are Team Strawberry Robot.
Strawberry
Again, we
robot.
covered-
Eat shit on live
Robot skin.
television.
Sorry,
The
robot.
troll comments are gonna go up by at least 10%.
Oh, who
Yeah,
cares
but you don't
about
have a
that
phone now,
sort of stuff?
Ricky. So it's okay.
I can access my stuff on my laptop. I have a YouTube. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
But they don't know it's you. Do they?
I don't know.
See?
People on the internet are
Hey.
scary.
That's very true.
My
I've
face is
seen
on
the
my
comments.
YouTube. I have my name on my
really?
YouTube.
Oh, that was like a mystery.
All right. So that all of that happened.
That's one way to describe it. Yep.
You see the faculty team, they're kind of getting together. And they're just kind of like, leaning over, whispering occasionally, and, just giving each other like handshakes or thumbs up and things like that. The other team that you see that is there is the Delta Dominique High team. So this is I know I have a picture of this somewhere. This is Draymore, Storgug, which Gale knows is captain of the Siegeball team. We have Eleanor, who you recently saw today, and Josie and Jamie Serevi, the twins.
Never apart, I dare say.
You see that they are all wearing these like very interesting, like sleek black, kind of like tracksuits, but they look too nice to be tracksuits. They look like they are designer.
Are we
Oh my
supposed
God,
to be matching?
we should have gotten matching outfits.
Wait, guys, we're gonna send a matching mark.
Hey, we're like the people that people want in the Olympics, like the average people to see how hard the actual thing is. It's a good thing, right?
Can
What they
Club
want.
put a pixely image of a strawberry on their faceplate?
Sure.
Yay.
All right. And you see coming up behind you is a couple of people. You see Astrid Lunellis, who is RA of the College of the Arcane, as well as the student body president. Emma Starcraft, who is the RA for College of the Spirit. Doug Dranknork, who is RA for College of Course. And Diesel, who is the RA for College of Bards, is not there. But Rosie is with them.
Ricky's just gonna look at them really tense and kind of wide-eyed before looking away.
No Seb. That's so sad.
No. Okay, so Diesel is not there?
Diesel's dealing with the fact that she's really allergic to cats, and I have 9 in my room.
I know.
I'm sure it's fine.
Is there anyone else there that the group would recognize? Or maybe someone hiding, lurking around the shadows?
Sure.
Perception?
Go ahead.
Ricky's
That's
gonna
great.
put Gale in
Right in.
Gale in between them and himself.
All right.
So
Ila,
17 plus
with a
1.
17, you notice that there's someone lingering behind the trees.
Isla mentioned this to the others and just like points it over.
And
guys,
as you
someone-
continue to look and point it out, you see that there's some little puffs of smoke. And a short second afterwards, Seb kind of comes out of the trees and joins Astrid and Emma and Doug.
Seb,
Puff of smoke.
But why would we? But I don't know why there was a puff of smoke.
As
Wait, did it look like maybe?
Seb kind of passes by you all, it definitely smells more like halfling marijuana.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
was friend.
I love
I'm
Seb.
very
He's so
curious.
funny.
Okay.
Thought it was like a spell or something.
Me too.
And yeah, you definitely see that as he passes, that he kind of gives you all like a smile and a wink.
Mark
Press the
rolls
wink
his
back.
eyes.
Uh-oh.
I'm so ready for this event to start, guys. We're gonna do so well.
I'm pumped, and I would just like shake their hands as I'm getting ready for a boxing match.
All right, and you see that there are some other people kind of that are around, working with different equipment, and some holding clipboards. And you see a very familiar face of Deke, who is a very small goblin friend. Very interesting little fella. Who is going from group to group with a clipboard, just getting information and things like that. He goes around, and as he approaches your group,
Yo, strawberry robot, let's go.
Hi.
I am here to
Hey,
check in
buddy.
your team. Gil Whisperwind,
Present.
Ila Omari,
Right here.
Riki Shimmer,
Hi.
Marek Bolair,
That'll be me.
DLU13.
Hello.
Alright. Cool. We had some change-ups in lineups. One of the people from the RA team had to sit out because of medical issues, and so we have a substitute for that team, Emma Starcroft. I just want you all to make sure you agree before moving forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't mind.
This should be fine.
We're just here to have
Awesome.
fun
Mark nods.
And win.
and have fun.
Alright, cool. Well, hang out a little bit. We're gonna start in a short while. We do have a medical team on standby. If you ever need any help, someone will be monitoring your team and can step in if you ask for it. But this will result in a forfeit.
For the whole team, or
For the person, but keep in mind that this is a very strenuous competition and very competitive.
We want all the personnel as possible. Yeah.
Alright, cool. We'll hang out. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
can I ask a question? Did either Astrid, Rosie, or Deke have any visible response to seeing Riki at all?
give me an insight check.
Okay. I had 22.
No, absolutely. It was like business as usual.
Okay.
All right. As the time approaches closer and closer to the starting time, you see that there is a crowd of students now approaching from the campus to the event, and they're kind of crowding around at the large towering screen. You're kind of all being motioned to go into the starting line where you see the different sections laid out for each team. And the teams in between each other aren't really talking amongst each other. They're kind of keeping to themselves as the starting time approaches. You see Deke kind of step up to a large podium. You see that there's a ladder on the other side that he has to climb up. But he appears up at the top and is holding a microphone.
Welcome to the University of Andorra's annual Path of Courage. We have 5 teams competing for the prize. Rules. Your team must follow the course, collecting flags along the way. There are different obstacles set up that you must conquer. The first team to finish the course, collecting all 5 flags wins. Weapons and magic are allowed, and you may need them to navigate the course. Participants are also allowed to sabotage the course, as long as it follows 2 rules. 1. The flags cannot be moved or modified. 2. Sabotage cannot deal direct damage from one person to another, as fighting between teams during the middle of the event will result in a disqualification. Thank you, Lupin Fry, for being the reason we added this rule. The faculty team has won the past few years. But will one of the student teams be victorious? Let's find out. Are our teams ready at the starting line?
Yeah.
Mark starts doing some
Or
quick
they get to start
stretching.
line?
You
Oh, yeah, they should.
you see Delta Dominici. They're kind of like doing jumping jacks and stretching, and kind of like taking positions to start running. Lupin Phi are doing like their howls again. The faculty team is just kind of standing patiently.
Wait, does Riki have weapons?
We'll say that someone let Riki borrow them.
Mark has 2 daggers.
Rubber
Oh, that's your
ducky.
front for you.
Rubber ducky.
I was gonna stretch while giving the group what's it called? Vocal. What's it called? Referee? I don't know. We got this, guys. We'll do our best.
Words of
You're amazing.
encouragement.
You're amazing. Exactly that. Gonna try to be their personal cheerleader before they go crazy in the field.
Oh yeah.
A countdown
got this,
appears on the screen. The atmosphere buzzes with anticipation. The soft rustling of leaves in the forest around them mingling with a distant hum of high-tech equipment hidden within. Beyond the starting line, as you're getting ready, the path ahead disappears into a dense forest. The screen flickers briefly as the countdown approaches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a shotgun is heard. And the teams take off running. I'm going to need
right?
a collective athletics check from this group.
No.
Oh,
Oh no, it's our worst thing, Torii.
Let's
Actually,
do
it's
it.
great. It's great. Never mind.
We'll
it's not
see.
great. Well,
We'll see
Athletics.
if Gale can carry you all.
I rolled a 1, 3.
Not 20.
Oh
Two
my-
not
20,
Trident.
let's go.
We got 2 nat 20s.
Nat 20! Nat 20!
Nat
Ricky gets a 3.
That's
Wait, there's
Ricky
3
has
nat
a 3.
20s in a row.
Dang. Okay. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
this is it.
Let's go.
We can carry Ricky easy.
Praying.
Yeah, and then Ricky's 3.
Hop on my back, Ricky.
Okay.
Carry me.
All right. So
Guys,
16,
I don't have good health right now.
3, 21, 23, and a 24. Your average is 17.4.
Not enough to round up.
Dang it, Ricky.
The
Yeah.
faculty team and Delta Dominici take off in full pursuit. They are ahead of you. Behind you is the other two teams, the RA team and the Full Moon Raiders. I think we need a little change of pace in our music selection.
How far ahead would they be?
Guys, give Ricky some slack. He's recovering from sleep deprivation and starvation still.
The sweat reeks.
Athletics
called?
was
Down there.
mostly to gauge, I guess, speed. So they are ahead of you, and they are kind of getting further and further away as you all approach.
By how far would you
Not
say?
by much. Not by much.
How many feet?
So I'm just giggling at the 3 nat 20s though. Fucking.
And then a 3. Gosh.
I'm gonna put that
Don't
in
worry.
campaign
It's
shot.
only just begun.
Hell yeah.
I've got many tricks up my sleeves.
You're all just starting to run. I'll give you each a chance to do something if you would like to.
I don't have anything to do.
I'll save for now.
Yeah. Same.
Ila would like to use hold person at the 3rd level. Professor D and Coach Staffer. That's who.
All right, what's the save again?
17 with them.
They both pass.
If
No!
a tree
Oh,
branch
no.
just sticking out of the ground in front of Delta Dominici.
Wait, sorry. What are you trying to say?
I want to cast Minor Illusion
Oh,
into
okay.
Delta Dominici,
Okay.
and it's going to be a 5-foot tree branch, or not like a tree root that it goes like a boat over. Whoosh. In front of them.
So
Okay.
for the tree branch, you see that Eleanor leaps over this tree branch, like doing like almost with like a ballet jump, like full splits in the air. Josie does kind of like something similar, but a lot less, I guess, graceful. Like she kind of does this more of like a gymnastics jump. Doug. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Draymore kind of like tries to jump but misses and stumbles but manages to catch his feet. Jamie runs straight through it.
Okay.
But the illusion is kind of hanging on, and the werewolf team are trying to like go onto the other side to avoid it. You hear behind you.
Hey, distractions.
All right. What is anything else from anyone else? No.
No,
No.
not at the moment.
All right. As you approach further into the forest, you see the neon lights kind of continuing to guide your way. You approach a darker, shadowy section of the forest where only the neon lights are your only like gift of illumination. As the trees grow closer together, their twisted branches entwine into an intricate web of threads. You see that they are covered in webs. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and old leaves, and the light of the moon struggles to penetrate the webbed canopy that you see above you. You also see these webs continuing and stretching now between the trees, glistening with dew and pulsing slightly as if alive. You see the teams ahead of you kind of stop in their tracks and glance around, and we are going to go into roll 20.
Sure.
Can Gale see this? Considering his dark vision,
I would say no.
am I able to cast dark vision before?
If you
So
are
always
holding your great axe, you have dark vision, or you can cast with the spell. All right, what would you all like to do?
I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
This is kind of going to be like a little bit of an unofficial turn order.
I was gonna try to stay behind you and try to look around, prepare for anything. If we could jump out.
Can I make a perception check to see what's around?
Sure.
Never mind. I got a 4.
Oh, no.
He's distracted.
I'll have
by the fact
everyone
there are
go ahead and make a
spiders.
perception check.
Okay. Sorry, then. Never
I got
mind.
22.
Okay.
Mark coming in with the good
Well,
rolls.
Yeah.
All right, so
finally.
20, 22, 19, or 20.
One.
All right.
Yeah.
Collectively, Mark, Cled, and Isla, you see a flag that is blue. A couple different ones. And so you should be able to see them now appearing on the Roll20 map.
Yeah.
You see that the faculty decided to go over here on the left, and Delta Dominici is hanging back, trying to make a game plan.
Can
I know Misty Step.
Are the flags up in the trees, like up top of on the webs?
You see that these are kind of hidden behind webs. Not like unraveled in webs, but they are
Mhm.
kind of like behind a little protective web shield, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Either way, I still know Misty Step.
are they like right in front of us?
No.
So they've already taken the flag.
Delta Dominici is hanging back, so they're not doing anything at the moment. They're waiting and they're trying to make a plan. Is what you see.
Do we see the faculty team?
You, Clyde, yes. Isla and Marek as well, but the rest do not. You see that they're kind of over here on the left, and they're kind of making their ways through the trees. I will say that if you continue over here, this area is kind of covered with webs, so you will need to make a check to go through, or create
I
some
wanna
other way.
Matt, no. We can go
I
a
wanna-
different way.
Oh yeah,
there's
we can
Literally
connect
a
with that.
clear path on the left.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
alright.
web right here.
Yeah, but there's a clear path on the left.
Mark's gonna
There's a
cast
web over
fly
there
on
too.
Where do you
himself.
see? Where do you see a clear path?
Up here.
Where
That's
do you go?
taken a long
Oh,
way,
no,
though.
around. Also, there are still webs right here.
Not right here.
What we do is we can make a check to go through this one, and then...
Can
try
I
and
slash for this one?
You can try.
Do I?
Don't do that. Don't
Wait.
do that.
Why not?
It's alive. It was
We're
supposed to be
looking
like it was alive.
Isla, Clyde, and
Do
Mark, you see that the faculty team has advanced ahead of you. Delta
Just do
Dominici is going over to in their direction of where they went, and the other two teams are approaching from behind.
What if
Okay,
we
we
go
need to hurry.
under the tree here?
Can
Is there
Clud
webs?
cast spider climb on themselves and climb up to get this flag?
Okay.
Isn't there a team trying to get that flag?
We gotta
No.
beat him.
I think so.
Where... Fuck. Did I see spider climb? There's spider climb. So Clud will touch themselves after casting spider climb and crawl on all fours up this tree and kind of reach behind the web to grab the flag.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check to grab the flag without disturbing the web.
Can I use Flash of Genius for that as well,
Can
which
I?
adds a +5?
Give,
I am not
can I give
opposed.
Blood Bardic Inspiration? That work for a dex?
You all hear in the distance.
Oh, that's a 10.
Oh my god! It's like eating my arm.
Oh.
Help! Get it
Wait,
off! Get it
didn't
off!
Ricky Didn't Ricky give Bardic Inspiration too?
What do I roll for Bardic Inspiration?
1d8.
The best.
So in total, that's a 15.
Okay.
5 natural.
With a 15, you succeed in grabbing the flag.
Hey guys, I got a Clud will kind of shout down.
Oh, don't be too loud. What if they hear you?
Ella cheers and like waves him to come down.
Clud's just gonna
Uh,
cross him this side of the tree.
And can I look behind to see if the others saw that Bud got it?
What you see is the RA team coming up behind you. Seb pulls out a lighter and starts burning away the webs and walks
I
through.
told you I should have set it on fire. Can Ricky cast Misty Step and just go over by Clud?
Sure.
Can Gale do some acrobatic things to get over?
Sure.
Oh
Where
fuck!
did my Misty
8.
Step even go?
You try and you kind of get tangled in some of like the remnants of the webs. but you kind of like brush them off and make your way through.
I would also like to do acrobatics to get through the web.
As you kind of make it through, you hear claws hitting the dirt, and running behind you is a pack of wolves. They're running through, kind of like jumping over and climbing these trees, kind of over to go around. And you see them scale the tree next to you as you're kind of making your way through to go for the next flag.
Is
Mark, hurry.
Mark coming?
I know I can't. I just feel like I can't get a word in edgewise. So Mark would like to cast Fly on himself. And fly overhead.
Okay.
What about you, Citrus?
Oh, I said I was going to do acrobatics with Fred.
Well, this web here is burned, so it's free to walk through.
Oh, it's fine.
See,
Yes,
I told you I
Seb
should've
burned
set
it with
on
the lighter.
fire.
Oh, right. No, it's not. Okay, good.
What direction do we have to go? This way?
Forward over here.
Riki's gonna
Okay.
set this one on fire as well with firebolt.
All right. As you do this, you hear a
Oh.
pitter pattering coming from the forest.
Alright, let's just run.
And from the, like a little burrow, you see giant spiders poking their way out.
Gale's gonna cast darkness and grab a hold of Riki's hand.
All right, where are you casting this darkness?
I am casting darkness in front of them,
That's
On the
where we have
spiders?
to go.
around here.
That's
Okay.
where we have to go.
It's alright, we can blindly do it. Because we've seen it. We know where we're going.
Yeah, we
The spiders are
We just
coming
got-
from like right here though.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
gonna cast it here. But they can't
Fuck.
see us. It's
because
magical
we
darkness.
can't see them.
They can't be a threat.
If we
can't
just sprint through and they don't see us, it's fine.
just do it.
Yeah.
Just do
do it.
Gale's gonna do it.
Do it.
I would say Gale already kind of has to because he said that he would.
Yeah.
I feel like he would do it like as an instantaneous no matter what. So
That would
we
be
can't
Gale.
take that back.
Do it. Do it.
And he's gonna grab a hold of Riki's hand and tell him to grab the others.
He's gonna flail out and try and grab either Ila or Clud. No one's gonna be able to reach Mark though, because he's
Mark's just
being a
flying.
weirdo.
Flying.
Mark is fine. He's flying.
He's like
He
the
can fly.
He's like the flying snowman.
Avoiding all the
20 feet
webs,
up
alright.
to
And Gale's just gonna sprint past with Riki in
All right.
hand.
I'm Gale. I'm gonna need you to make a just like a standard D20 to see if you can navigate through this.
That is a 13.
All right, I will say that that is a pass in this scenario. So you manage to kind of hold hands with one another and make your way through. You do hear the spiders next to you, and they're just kind of trying to move around. You hear them moving around, and as you make it through the darkness on the other side, you do not sense them following you. You have cleared this step
Fuck yeah, it worked.
Run.
Would-
with one flag.
Or
Wait,
was
Is
this
the-
grab
to get
more?
more?
more than one?
You have to go through all 5 stages, collecting all 5 flags.
Oh, okay.
You see that the
Oh,
werewolf brat
okay.
has taken this one, and that the RA team is working on this one over here. I think I put out 6, so this isn't correct. Sorry.
Oh.
I didn't think you did, because there was.
You put up 5.
I thought I put out 6.
Yeah, you put up 5.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're good.
Because you have them
All right,
here,
never mind then.
here, and yeah, you can't see where I'm looking. Like
Here,
here,
Well,
here, here.
All right. So, next, as you continue onward, you have a normal stretch of forest for quite a while. Would you like to all roll new athletics?
Yeah.
yes, please.
Ricky's gonna cling to Gale's hand
do they have
Oh,
to?
as he rolls a 4.
I got a 14.
I rolled a 2.
Guidance. Please come through.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my
goodness.
gosh!
I was gonna say I'll keep the old one, but
Gwenny!
The old one.
I was gonna
Can the
say
others
we can
keep the
keep the
old
old one or do new ones. All right. So 2.
We can do one. We can do old one.
Nope. No going back. 4. It's like saying, "Oh, I want to see what's in the left hand." Oh, I don't like that one. I want the one in the right hand.
Man.
We didn't know that you said we're gonna say we could keep the old ones.
To be
Well, I
fair,
said,
we
would
did-
you? I said, would you like to roll? Anyways,
Yeah,
your
we already
average last time was 17.4. Right now, your average is 11.
Mhm.
Oh, I apologize. Plus 3. Here, your average is 11.6.
Round it up.
Enough to round up.
For the other teams, you see that the 2 that are behind you are still kind of lagging behind. You managed to catch up to Delta Dominici, and you see the faculty team ahead of you, but you're kind of like neck and neck with Delta Dominici. They're kind of really worn out from running. But up ahead, what is everyone's passive perceptions?
11.
15.
13.
11.
15.
Oh wait, 14.
Ila and Gale, you see from the faculty team up ahead something appear from their group and move upwards, a collection of different, like, you can't really make out what it is at this distance, but you see like several different things rising from their group and going into the air. They are moving. They do appear like they're moving of their own accord, hovering, flying in a sense. And as you approach, you see that there is a calm forest up ahead. And as you get closer, you hear a hum of electricity in the air. As you come into this new section of the forest, you see a wide variety of things, but I'm going to have everyone go ahead and make a new perception check as this is the new area.
24.
Oh.
10. My passive
Guidance is my enemy.
perception is better than this.
11.
8 plus
Streak
3,
can last
11.
forever.
After we got those 3 nat
Alright.
20s, it's just over.
Gale is the only one that sees this. As you get closer, you see what was lifted up into the air. You see different drones hovering above you.
No, these fuckers.
Does Gale share this with the class?
I do share this with the class.
Ila points at them. Isn't that what they were talking about before?
Are there any kind of spotlights from the drones?
No, there are not. there are no spotlights, and there isn't even really like lights on these creatures either.
We should try to sneak past them.
Probably have night vision.
Guys, what if we flashbang them?
Speed is key.
Could I can I Claude ask Gale, it doesn't look like they're made of metal.
Why are they made of metal?
You can tell, and yes, they are.
Yes.
Could Claude cast heat metal on the big one?
How do you cast a spell? Is this something that you have to touch? Cast?
It's verbal concentration.
What's the range?
60 feet. I just have to see it.
Oh, oops.
All right. In that case, yes, you do have concentration on this. So, you can only pick one. And I will say that as Gale is kind of now pointing these out, you can kind of make them out, but they're hiding quite well.
Ooh.
Wait, someone should light it up.
Is it hitting behind stuff, or is it just dark?
They're actively like roaming throughout the trees.
So lighting the room up wouldn't help much. With locating them.
I have a suggestion. What if Riki throws a fireball in the direction of it, illuminating it in?
I don't know, fireball.
But can
I know fireball.
firebolt. Something fire. Mark.
Burn.
I got
I
a
can't.
fireball.
No, I can't.
Anyone with
Hold
any
on.
kind of light thing that can illuminate it,
I can
and
do
so
it.
Clud can see it.
Oh,
And I will say, you see the faculty team sneaking from tree to tree, and they're going up here. This creature is not in the air; it is on the ground, and you see that it is disabled in a sense. And they are hovering close and tinkering at it. You see Professor Asia kind of working on this, and inside, she manages to grab a flag.
Oh.
Closes it back up, and they all continue running or sneaking tree to tree.
Okay, let's not set anything on fire and let's just go figure out what we have to do with this little puzzle guy.
Right.
would only Gale see what Professor Asia did?
Yes. Collectively, you all can see that they're all moving, but I will say that Gale is the only one that can see that Professor Asia is working on the machine.
Okay.
The machines up above are like 1 foot by 1 foot little kind of like drone looking things. The one in the middle is very much more like a larger 3 feet by 3 feet droid.
We go mess with the droid, guys.
See, we should
I
have
love this look at the other. What do
been
we see?
sneaky.
I didn't set anything on fire yet.
No, someone said speed is key.
Who could that have been?
Mark.
Can we just go? Can we please?
Okay.
You
Guys,
obviously saw
can we stop?
something. Let's just take lead and we'll follow.
Because we don't know what to do here, man.
Could I see if there's any more flags inside of this one?
You'll have to get
Get
close
closer.
to see. I'm going also to need the rest of the party, all of the party, to go ahead and make a collective stealth check.
I get to roll with disadvantage, guys.
Pass without
I
a
rolled
trace.
an 8.
Oh, pass without trace. Awesome.
That is sleight of hand.
Oh, hey! Why did I roll that?
That's
So-
14 for
Are you-
There's
I
plus 10
rolled
to everything.
10. So a
Guidance.
20?
Okay,
I rolled
so
a 12.
19 plus
So you got
19
a
plus
22.
1 plus. I got a 30.
And a 22.
All right. Collectively, you manage to sneak past. Although Clud, you are freaking a little bit, and you kind of go a little bit slower. And as you are sneaking up, you manage to get up to the machine, but so does Delta Dominici as they are sneaking with you.
That's rude. Profiteering off of our success.
Hi, Emma.
So one of us
Gale
has to get the flag out of here?
Can Gale do
Oh, yeah,
what Professor H has did?
Sorry, can you repeat
Well, we
that?
have to see what it is.
Can Gale do the same thing that the Professor did? Should open the machine.
You are going to need to make an intelligence check.
Oh no!
Clud, as you get close,
Get over here.
you see that this kind of work, you know, is something that Professor Asia is quite familiar with.
17.
Ooh.
Okay. Gale, you start trying to push buttons and levers, trying to figure out what Professor Asia did. You are on the right track. And Draymore is standing right next to you, kind of like towering over, watching. As you continue to move through this, you manage to open the center box, and hidden within are 4 other flags.
Okay, I'll grab one and quickly shut it.
Draymore goes to grab it as well.
Can I block
yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Never really got to play it properly.
Go
No
it.
physical
You're gonna
touch.
block him.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
30.
Or is that for only
17.
All right, you managed to block him, but the opening is still there.
Can someone shut this?
You see that someone is casting Mage Hand to grab something from inside, and that the others
did the
are
same
also
thing.
swarming in to try and grab a flag.
Run, I'll piss thaumaturgy, get their attention, go, go, go!
Wait, I'm sorry. Did Gale get a flag or no?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Gale
Gale grabbed one, right?
has a flag, but is holding it with the blocked hand, maybe, because they went to reach and grab it at the same time.
Oh.
grab a different flag
Oh.
then.
Someone must get a flag and let's go.
Can I
The
push
pack
him
of
back?
wolves have arrived, and you see
No.
the droids swarming over and little lasers attacking them.
Oh Jesus.
But you have Eleanor, Jamie, Josie, and Draymore trying to fight you for these flags. So I would like for everyone to go ahead and make a either dexterity check or strength check. And we'll take the top 4. And we can
So-
keep Gale's. We can keep Gale's because that was a good roll.
Oh. I rolled
Work.
where you said it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I got a higher one.
All right, so we have a 17, a 9, and a 16. We're waiting on one from Riki.
18.
All right, so we will take out Isla's 9. All right, you managed to block them from getting anything, but what would you like to do? Would you like to continue to fight? Would you like to leave?
I say we leave.
Close
Yeah,
to
we have a
cover.
flag, so why don't we close and leave?
Yeah, and I cast Thaumaturgy to try to get their attention, the drones, on them.
Would
They're getting
Clud,
it.
can Clud diverge a little bit and see if they can turn it on?
Turn it on.
But we're supposed
You find a lever, and you manage to activate it, and this creature starts moving
Brent.
and activating.
run.
No, you don't get to
Oh.
run now. We're gonna start initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
Why?
I got a 12.
I got a 9.
I got an
18.
18. Fight me for it, man. I need that 18. No,
I did it on roll 20, so I thought it would automatically do it, but I got a 7.
Okay. And I think this is a good stopping point. I'm going to make sure I write down all of the initiatives, but I think we should continue this next time. All right, and so we will pick that up when we meet next week, next Tuesday. But yeah, thank you so much for tonight's session. And I'm excited to continue the Path of Courage.
Yes, let's go.
Any final closing remarks before we end for the night?
Why did Saul turn on the robot, man?
If we're able to slow
We
the other
could have
team.
had it, homie.
Trust. The trust.
No. Now we know we can't trust Clyde anymore. What is this?
I have an idea, and it might work. Call me crazy, but it
Crazy.
might.
Crazy.
If we make sure to get away from this robot with the flag, then all we have to worry about is the faculty team. At least for
Yeah.
now.
Guys, let's just flee. For us.
All right. Yeah, so thank you all for participating in tonight's session. Thank you everyone who's watching our journey. I'm excited to see what happens and who wins the Path of Courage in next week's episode. Thank you everyone.
Bye.
Bye.